white hair. Weird. It's technically the first day of Zenkaikon. We've actually been here since yesterday, and I was dressed up like a witch. But yes, it's Friday now. I am going to endeavor to vlog. Not that I'm great at that, as past years' vlogs have shown. I am currently dressed up in like a fairy. Jingle jingle, jingle 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 jingle. Yeah, dark room. I have a friend with me this time as well, but it's a different friend. The other friend was sadly not able to come. And I'm very sad. I am legitimately actually sad she couldn't come. I suck at this. My arms are also sort of limited in reach. But yeah. So the theme this year is Renaissance, so I'm trying to sort of go with it. So I'm a fairy today, tomorrow I'll be the Mad Hatter, and then Sunday I will be a pirate. So yes. I think we're ready to leave the room. It's only 10 in the morning and one of the escalators is already down. So the morning itself started off with an adventure. We got down to the lobby only to find out my dad forgot his freaking badge. So we had to go back up to the room and then get the that's the front. We had to go back up to the room to get the badge and then come down and find him wherever the hell he was. So yeah, that's the start of our Zenkai adventure. down in the lounge because there's nothing that we want to do right now. So we're people watching. It's raining outside. It's supposed to rain like all weekend, which is really annoying, especially considering I'm in all white and I really wanted to get a picture in this outfit by the fountain. But that's outside. So there's supposed to be a break in the rain around like 2-ish, so we'll try to go out then. But yeah, right now we're just people watching. We've gotten a few good pictures, you know, they'll be in here. You'll have probably seen them already, but whatever. That's the update for now. I'm terrible at vlogging, I apologize. So it stopped raining enough that we could go outside and play around with the slow motion on my camera. And then we came back in to try and see if there was the Bleach cosplay meetup, but they didn't have enough people show up, but I think that's because nobody knew where the hell they were going. So that didn't happen. But there's definitely more Bleach people here, which makes me happy because I love Bleach. We're gonna go see if the dealer's room's open, because normally they open at 10, but they didn't open at 10 this year, so we're gonna go check that now. That's the update. I'm terrible at vlogging, I'm sorry. So we're down near the dealer room now. I'm sitting on the floor. It's only 1:20, and they're not opening it till 2:30, which is This is weird. They normally have it open by 10 on Friday, so I don't know why they're waiting so long to open it. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, but I was really hoping to get in there. I want to see the stops. We've made it into the dealer hall, and I've already spent over $200. So yeah, it's going well. So we're back in the room again. We survived the dealer's hall. I had wanted to record more while we were in there, but there's just, because we went in right at open and everybody had been waiting way longer than we usually do, there was a lot of people in there, so that just, it really wasn't feasible, especially considering the 2 giant boxes that I bought right when I walked in. These being the 2 giant boxes. You can see the price tags there. Ignore those. And then I also got this wonderfully cute little, I'm assuming, sea creature thing with its cute little bunny jellyfish thing, and it's adorable. This was cheaper than the plush that was about almost half its size. This was, yeah, the one that was smaller was like $15 more expensive. Jeez. Friendo bought herself a Sasuke sword and then a Katsuki jacket so that she'd have something else to wear over the weekend. And yeah, that's everything we bought in the dealer's hall. As you can see, I took my wig off. It's not the greatest wig in the world. It was getting really hot. It's been doing nothing but rain pretty much, and during the periods where it's not raining, it's humid. So I just had to take it off, not to mention the fact that it's not the greatest wig. Camera's on that side. So it kept getting more and more tangled, so it's just there in a mess. So yeah, no more wig for the rest of the day, which honestly I'm surprised it even lasted as long as it did. But yeah, that is last night's dinner. That's the update for now, and I shall continue to endeavor updating you. I think I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal. Back in the room, just hanging out, waiting for the next panels we want to go to, and watching Mariah Elizabeth, because why not? Dealer's room closed at 7. Didn't open till 2:30, and then it closed at 7. That's new this year. Kind of annoying, because it's usually where I would go to wander about and waste time. But that's where we're at right now, is relaxing and watching YouTube. So, I kind of forgot to start the day at the start of the day. I also didn't actually end out yesterday. I had said we were in the last update I had said that we were just kind of chilling, waiting for, I have it angled at her, so I'm not getting anybody else at the frame, and she's taking advantage of that. I had said we were gonna wait for this one thing to happen, and it got time to go do it. We're both like, nah, we're comfy. And so we just kept watching TV and then went to sleep. So she's in a cot ski today, and I am the Mad Hatter today with all my ribbons. My hair doesn't want to stay out of my face. So we I keep saying I'm sorry. What did we do? We tried to, we went to the dealer's room to try and get a better look at things, since we figured there'd be a few less people in it. Since we figured there'd be not as many people, so we'd be able to see things better, which we were. We each got our Zenkaikon shirts. I got other little thing. And then we tried to go to a plushie making panel, but they ran out of kits, so we weren't able to get in, sadly. I wanted to make a mushroom, but I could not make a mushroom, and I'm sad. I hope I'm speaking loud enough for the phone to pick it up. We are in the lobby right now. So yeah, we wandered about a little bit, and we went to the game room again. Played some classic Mario Kart, and then we're in the lobby now. We just finished up a snack, and we're waiting for Dad to show up. So that's the update so far for today. I haven't taken too many pictures yet, but there is a Critical Role cosplay meetup later, so I do plan to try and get to that. I'm doing really bad with updates. So we followed Dad around as he checked out the dealer's room for the first time, and he bought himself a Doctor Who lanyard because why not? It was actually the last one. The one he ended up getting was the display one. That was all they had. So I'm like, glad you came over now, aren't you? He's like, yes. And then we split back up, and me and Rendo went to the Critical Role meetup. We went to Fantasy and Fairy Tales panel, which wasn't really information that I didn't know, but there were some interesting bits. And then we went and got food at a yummy chicken place. There wasn't really anywhere in the place to sit, so we brought it back to the hotel. Oh, okay. Sorry. showing me a picture. I'm like, who the hell is that? It's someone from work. What was I talking about? Oh, and there was no seating in the lobby, so we came up to the room, and my Mad Hatter shirt, we thought we had adjusted the sleeves enough that it wouldn't cut in, and we adjusted it. Wasn't cutting in the front anymore, but it was still cutting in the back, so I did have to change out of that, so I'm not in my Mad Hatter anymore, obviously. But I might put on the thing that I bought earlier to finish the day out. So Dad just left to go to another panel. Uncle Yo's stand-up. We're watching some more Mariah, which you can probably hear in the background. And the two of us are just gonna hang out until the... crap, I forget what it's called. It's kind of like a D&D thing. It's pretty much one of the only panels here that does actually have an interpreter, which will be really nice, because she can't hear. So yeah, that's not till 10:45, and it's only 8:45, so we have 2 hours to lounge around and binge some Mariah and play on our phones. Yeah, I really need to get better at this vloggy thing. I'm not good at it. Not good at it at all. I will try to remember to update after the panel. My makeup is like gone. To end the night out. And then Sunday is the last day, and it's only like a half day. So. I am remembering to sign off for the night. So we just got back from the multiplayer sort of Dungeons and Dragons kind of, but not really, panel, and oh my god, it was absolute chaos, but it was absolutely hysterical. There was Matthew Merciless and Matthew Merciful, and there was Atlas and the Blowfish, and all kinds of nonsense happened, and Snoop Dogg showed up, and there was a piece of lint that turned into Magikarp, and the planet blew up. Lots of crazy things. But the best part is they had a sign language interpreter for the entire thing, which I think I mentioned before. I think I pointed the camera at them. Is deaf. And I was really worried when I invited her, because I am still learning sign language, that going to panels and stuff like that was going to be hard. We've really only gone to one other panel specifically. We've mostly gone to like cosplay meetups and just kind of wandered around and taken pictures. But the fact that she was able to enjoy that fully because the sign language interpreter was there she was just laughing the entire time along with everybody else. And afterwards, once everyone left, we went back in so we could talk to them, and she was just essentially squealing with delight talking to the interpreter while I talked to the other 2 guys. And I think their goal is amazing. They're called the Armchair Wizards, and they want to raise awareness and make interpreters more accessible in all kinds of events like cons and Ren fairs and stuff like that, and that the interpreters get paid what they're worth. And that's really cool, and I hope that they're able to do that and help raise awareness for that, because they should be able to enjoy just as much as anybody that can hear. And I'd love for her to be able to come with us to a Renaissance fair. They told us about one out in New Jersey, so we might try to get to that, because this one in New Jersey does, for at least 1 week, have interpreters. So I hope that we can get out there for her to experience that for the first time as well. And yeah, so this is the end of day 2, technically 3 for us, since we've been here since Thursday. I'm going to take a shower and maybe have some Dunkaroos. and then go to sleep. Tomorrow's the final day. Ends at 5, I think. I don't know if we'll stay the entire time. We haven't the last few times because we were all just gonna look at it by the end of it. I plan to dress up like a pirate. And, yeah. All of the other pictures and videos and whatnot that I've taken will also be thrown around here somewhere. So I guess I will see you in the morning sometime. Brief update for the start of the day. I am in my pirate outfit. There's my hat. Right now we're just waiting for Dad to go and get a trolley so we can get all of our crap out of the room. Because checkout is at 12, so we have to get everything out of the room before we can go have fun. So that's what we're doing right now, just waiting. Of course, everybody is trying to check out right now, and there's only like maybe 10 trolleys total, so yeah, we've been waiting a while. We are on our way home. I won a raffle. Yeah, I got a cool hat. It's leaving fuzzies everywhere. Yes. It is the end of Zenkaikon 2023. I am exhausted. I went to sleep. Those beds sucked. Yeah. A cool hat. Up a hat. Homeward bound with my eyeshadow is like this. And I had in my head what I was gonna say to be like bye, and now I forget. So goodbye.